Nothing in this preceding video is meant to be investment recommendations. I am not attempting to sell you a product or service or attempting to purchase a product or service. Um, I am not a licensed financial advisor and I'm not attempting to present myself as such. If a person is going to invest in anything, please pursue that venture at your own risk and with a complete understanding of whatever market that you're going to participate in. There. Now, I wanted to throw my hat in the ring on this will the Fed taper issue. Now, I haven't been watching the news very much, and I'm probably not going to watch the news very much about this because I don't particularly care right now. That's not to say that it isn't important, and that's not to disrespect anybody who is talking about it, but even though I've not been watching the news, I understand the concept, I understand the history, and I have an opinion on it. Because this is the internet, and I can have an opinion on things that I'm ignorant of, you know? At least I admit it, right? Now, Lizard Fuel and Shafe are saying that Ben Bernanke will not announce any sort of tapering and will be kind of doing business as usual. I think Lizard Fuel more or less led to that. Now, there are fundamental reasons for um, for stating that, as in like our economy's hooked on crack, and you can't bring them off just that. Uh, is kind of interesting. I have a different reason why you're not going to particularly see the tapers that we see, and that's in that we really need to understand how we got into this situation into the first place. I mean, we had, my understanding of it, we had a liquidity crisis. Do you guys know what that is? That means that, my understanding is that means that credit was extended, that the liquidity did not exist to cover. Okay? Certain security packages were sold at such a levered rate that the liquidity to cover them did not exist. Over-the-counter derivatives were so inflated that the liquidity did not exist to cover them. Right? So quantitative easing isn't about making sure that we can afford Twinkies. It isn't about making sure um, that we can get the little nice things that we want. All right? Quantitative easing is to isolate toxic assets in order to make sure that liquidity exists so that America can stay in business. So this easing isn't about us being spoiled. This easing is about our financial existence. Now I understand. Now listen to me. Don't click off and start commenting already. All right? I am a I am a free market person. All right? Anybody that knows me has watched this. And my personal view is that, the economy needs to be able to take its licks. However, we have a system that we work in, we have a system that we live in, and this is the call that was made to avoid a financial catastrophe. All right? But I wanted to get my opinion out there, and that this whole thing of quantitative easing isn't because it would be, oh, just sort of bad. We just got to pull the band-aid off and just get it over with. We're talking really bad, okay? Really, really bad. So, yeah, my phone's going absolute ape shit. I wonder who that is. Just my opinion, throwing my hat in the ring. I agree. At the end of that, I agree. There ain't gonna be no tapering on the quantitative easing. But I would like to encourage everybody to go over to the Federal Reserve's website, uh, preferably from an anonymous portal, and take a look at one, their balance sheet, and two, two, do not, okay, do not confuse the FOMC reports with quantitative easing or the normal day-to-day business of treasury purchase for quantitative easing. Okay, just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there a little bit. Khan Academy as a resource has some very good free information on banking that rolls into how the Federal Reserve operates if you want to get some education from a person smarter than me on how to read a balance sheet. All right, that's what I got. Great video, guys. I hope I didn't piss anybody off with my opinion about how, needless to say, I didn't think we should have done it at all. I didn't think we should have done TARP. I don't think we should have done quantitative easing. I think you got to let the economy have its way, because the economy will have its way one way or the other. And also, in my opinion, whenever you're holding back the floodwaters, man, you got to be so careful, because that pressure is building, right? That pressure is building. And so in conclusion, it isn't a matter of America's addicted to crack and we got to just cut back on the crack a little bit. No. America had a damn heart attack and it needs its little heart attack pill. That's what happened. All right. Y'all be good. It's great to be involved in this discussion, and we'll see y'all later.